Hashtag no music, no intro. Lions, Saints recap. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like and subscribe. If you're listening to this, like, follow, all that. I said during the preview pod, I don't know if it was this preview pod or the fight or whatever, is that if the Saints were going to lose this game to the Lions, like I needed it to be like ugly. I needed to get out of hand. And sure enough, Saints go down 21-0, start the game. 21 points in the first quarter. G, literally before the Saints took their first snap, he said, wouldn't it be funny if Derek Carr just like threw an interception or like a pick six and happened? Like, I got a clip. Man. I got to edit it.
Bro.
And this is just what's going to happen. It happened after the Jags game. It was that little comeback. I literally got a text message telling me that the little comeback, just against like it did against the Jags, just like it is against the Lions, everything stays to status quo.
Of course.
And you got Dennis Allen out here talking about chopping wood, bro. Like, what wood are you chopping?
What wood? Like, what are you talking about?
So what did our Discord say to perfectly, man? It's just platitudes at this point, bro. Just
platitudes, empty platitudes, bro. And actually, they're meeting their own standards. Like, this is good enough. This is It's like mediocrity. You know what I'm saying? This is what they're striving for. We fought back. We're at that point. We're that team that's saying, well, at least we didn't get blown out. That's where we at as a fan. At least we didn't get blown out. You know what I'm saying? That's where we at.
Let me. I gotta pull up the quote. This is again terrible podcasting if you're watching the video or if you're even watching the listening, because this is just, it shows the type of loser mentality that comes with having Dennis Allen as the head coach. DA says, Dennis Allen said he doesn't think there's anything that's eroding the confidence of the team. Says, quote unquote, we've just got to keep chopping wood. Said eventually they'll break through and win these one-score games.
That's what he sees. We just got to get there. We're really close. See, that's how he looks at the Saints. We're really close to just getting there. Yeah.
You know who that they're saying platitudes, but you know who sees right through their platitudes? It's everyone fucking else. The atmosphere at the game. Let me say this. We couldn't give a Saints home ticket away. We couldn't give it away. No one wanted to go.
Them tickets got so low. Them ticket prices got so low. It costs more to park than a picture of Saints ticket.
Nigga, it was $16 to $21 you could have been in the dome. So if Gayle is listening, this is where the team is, where a Saints podcast had a free ticket to go to the game. Not one person said, I'll take it. Like this is dark. Dark.
Yeah, man. Be in dark places, bro. But they fought back, Adam. They fought back. Look, I'll say this. It's amazing with this team that even as beat up as they are, no Mike Thomas, no Rashid Shaheed, safety down, even with all that, Gimpy Cam, like this team has just your baseline talent. Offense, Taysom, Alvin Kamara. Even with all of that, even with poor coaching, poor quarterback play, all of that, those two guys will keep you in it. You know what I'm saying? You can throw Chris Olave in there too. But those two the guys, when you run it through them, man, boy, we've been saying all year, you run it through them, you got a fighting chance.
You got a chance. Derek Carr gets hurt in this game. The first time since he's actually gotten hurt this season on a deservedly roughing the passer, and it actually got called.
Yeah.
But there were the play before he gets hurt, where he gets sacked, he has 4 to 5 seconds in the pocket. There are 3 wide receivers. Ryan, I have probably, I don't think in my life have seen 3 wide receivers. You had Chris Olave open, you had A.T. Perry open, and this man is just, the ball is stuck to his hand. It's stuck to his hand.
Yeah, what, 4 or 5 seconds in the pocket? A pristine pocket for as long as you can keep a pocket in the NFL standards. And he's back there, hit his back foot, hop, pat, hop, hop, hop. What are you looking at? I just want to know. I want to know. And he gets hit with pressure he should have felt coming. It's like you in the pocket. I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. And look, this game is not on Carr. You know, the whole game is not on Carr. It's, you know, plenty of dirty hands. But oh man, it's getting rough.
It's getting rough. And then this is where I come from. How are you as a defensive head coach done giving up 2 games now to tight ends, or that career games to tight ends, bro, in the same season, in a span of 2 out of 3 games, Ryan? You done had Sam Laporta go off. You done had T.J. Hockenson go off, and T.J. Hockenson couldn't even breathe in the game he went off in. You can't pride yourself on being a good to great or whatever defensive coordinator, and this is what the results you put out. I wish I could sync it up. There's a play, 3rd down that the Lions had to have. Sam Laporta goes in motion. Jordan Howden runs with him. I'm yelling in the Zoom. It's man-to-man coverage. Jordan Howden is lined up against Sam Laporta. That's where Jared Goff is going to go with the ball. Hit. Snap. Throws the ball. First down.
It's like, and we saw this. We knew this going into the game. So how did you not have a plan for the guy? You know? And look, some of it the plan, some of it is just when it's just not working. He was beating Alante. They tried these little weird zone things on him. None of that worked. I mean, and it's only compounded when you can't rush the passer. You know what I mean? And look, Jared Goff is not a mobile quarterback. They didn't have to worry about that. You would think they'd have been able to harass him a little more than they did, but nope.
No. Lions
got
a
Zach Ball sack, but
Bonfire's a little fire, just a little bit, right? Just a little flicker. He hit with the Jordan shrug, like, see what happened when you rush? See what happened when you rush me? I hate feeling like I'm watching players either in their prime or like close to their prime, or maybe just coming down their prime a little bit, and it's just being wasted. And that to me, more than anything, is the biggest thing that stuck in my craw. And as a Saints fan, it feels hopeless, because it's like, where's the light at the end of the tunnel? They're not going to make any changes. But when you have Derek Carr running back on the field and the fans are booing mercilessly, but then he goes off the field and Taysom comes on the field and the fans are erupting, what more as a team, not the players, as an organization, what more do you need to tell you where things stand right now?
I don't know. That should tell you everything. And I don't see how, as an organization, you could keep moving forward like that.
Because if, again, we've said it numerous times on this podcast, if we as fans are just plain Joes and gals see it, people on the team are just like, people.
Oh, we already know. I mean, we saw Mike tweeting today. Mike Thomas.
Come on, talk about
tweeting today.
Tweeting today, bro.
Man, listen, bro. I mean, he's coming. He didn't got to the point where it's not subliminal. It's not. No, I love this one here. This was my one. When your eyes don't work, you get people hurt.
Oh,
it's no mystery, and it's something that needs to be studied.
He said God was with Jameis.
He deleted that one, bro. He deleted.
Oh, did he?
He deleted a couple, bro.
We saw him, though, Mike. We saw him, Mike. We saw him, bro. Like, you don't got to delete him. Like, we all know. We all know. This team has dropped 3 games in a row. Vikings, Falcons, Lions. They have the Panthers next week at home. At this point, don't even know if that's a win, honestly. Like, honestly, I have no clue. No clue. So, lost to the Texans, lost to the Jags, beat the Colts, beat the Bears, Vikings, Falcons, Lions, lost. The only time they've had a 2-game stretch where they've beaten teams consecutively. Week 1, Titans, then they beat the Panthers, and then when they beat the Colts, and then they beat the Bears. That is it.
That's it.
Everything else have been the only other, they got the Patriots win. Everything else has just been not good or just terrible football, right? Like, and go ahead.
No, so the thing that bugged me is DA stuck on this one score game thing. Like, oh, if we score here and score there, we could have a winning record or whatever. And it's like, you get, it's like you can use your eyes. Like, I remember the 2008 Saints. 2008 Saints lost a lot of really close games. Like, it was some crazy stat. It was like 7 games losing by 3 or less points or something like that. It was something crazy, I remember. So you could watch those 2008 teams and be like, man, if they just get a little defense going, this team would be all right. And, obviously that's what they did the following offseason, Super Bowl, Saints with the Super Bowl, all that stuff. But I'm just saying, like, you could see when a team is close, that they just need some tweaks here and tweaks there, get better. And you can see when a team is just not good. And that's what the Saints had, bro. Like, I don't care that they got to score close. We saw that this team cannot be consistent on even one. It can't even be consistent in a quarter. It's always 2 steps forward and 3 steps back with them, bro. And that's just a sign of not a good team, man. Like, not a good coaching, not good players in certain positions. It is what it is.
How does someone have a record as 20-45 as a fucking pro any pro sport coach and still got a job, bro?
It's 20, rare, bro.
20-45, Ryan?
Bro, Adam Gase got a better record than DA, bro. Adam Gase.
Yo! Nigga.
A better record. Just like, think of the trash coaches we've seen in this league. They got better records than DA. Like, that's where we at, bro. And this executive staff is struggling with it. Like, ooh. Like, he's just like this talent that's right on the edge of person. Like, what are y'all looking at, man?
I don't know, man.
What are we watching?
I would love to know.
They got to be watching something from like a multiverse, like some multiverse version of the Saints or something, bro. Like, there's no way Gail is watching these Saints here. No way.
And if she wasn't watching the Saints, at some point, her checkbook is gonna feel it. That's coming.
Gotta be. I mean, she gotta be looking at reports or something. Damn.
We had our dude Jordan in our Discord, and I know people are like, "Well, technically, the season tickets are already bought, so the money's already." But like, this is just the shit. This is the state of the fandom right now. Jordan in our Discord said he listed the rest of his all his Saints home game tickets for the rest of the season. He listed them, bro. He said he will not go and watch the Saints play again with DA as head coach.
You think you don't? I know you're not the only one. I've seen it over and over.
Nope.
That's money. Like, bro, that's a lot of money, bro. Keep that coin to watch this. Come on now.
Shit. Saints are picking right now. Draft pick. They're picking 10th overall in the draft. Listen, in a weird way, and I don't know, who knows, right? This is looking way too far in the future. And I don't get the sense that they'll, at least right now, not right now, I don't get the sense that they'll cut ties with DA. I think these next 2 games, this Giants game and this Panthers game, are going to play a pivotal key role in what happens for this team. Because if you let the Giants come in and like and they look feisty, and like it like, and here Brian Dable's a better coach than DA. Let's be clear about that. Like that is not debatable. I know the Giants don't look good. He is still a better coach than Da. If you let the Giants come in with Dane DeVito, bruh, and they looking feisty and they up like 14-17-3, bruh, the Giants. But in a weird way, if this Saints team continues to go how it is and that draft pick potentially gets a little higher and higher, it would be such a weird, like, kiss of fortunate fate for them to have a high-ish draft pick in this draft class, in a very quarterback-rich draft class. And at that point, for me, it's like, if you gonna push, and we all know, we was like, well, will the Saints ever draft another first-round quarterback besides Archie Manning? If there's a quarterback, if there's a draft class to do it, it's just draft class. If they could just in a weird way just hit the lotto football-wise and get rid of DA in the offseason and potentially draft the right quarterback, like, that would just completely change the entire tenor of the team.
Yeah, it really would, man. It really would. It'll financially, and just don't give me hope. Like, it'll give people just a little hope to where your expectations are changed and you get to build something. You get to
There's no
hopefully
hope
build
right now,
something.
bro.
It's just no hope. No hope in sight. Even, honestly, even if they do fire DA and all that, which that's what we all want. But it's like, man, even the person that comes here, they're gonna have a lot of work to do, bro. It's not like boom, boom, we back to winning. It's like, man, we push the cap year after year. Y'all know I'm all about maximizing the cap, but you have to supplement that with good drafts, smart scouting, smart self-evaluations, and the Saints haven't done that. The Saints have not done that, man. So it's gonna be a lot of work for whoever gets the job, if we do give somebody a job. If they don't, and just keep kind of going this route, it's gonna be just bad, bro.
It might be the whole might be DA's Oakland career, bro. Just reverse, bro.
Rebirth all over again, bro.
Draft your quarterback. You don't last three seasons. Yes, please, please. Like this, it's crazy that, like, there's not a lot to talk about in this game, but yet, like, there's so much to talk about in this game. It just feels like all of our recap pods are pretty much the exact same. But one thing we both say, can we please stop with the Chris Olave slander? Like, can we please? It's over with. It's over with. Over and done.
He were making some catches. He was making some catches today, helping these quarterbacks out. You know what I'm saying? Well, helping Derek Carr. I know he had some kind of miscommunications with Jameis or whatever. But the boy is a beast, bro. Like, let's move on from that. Please, he shook back. Please. He went through a little slump. Shook him up. Now he back to doing him. This dude coming off concussion, barely practiced this week, and gave. Shout out to Cam too, who played today. Like, say what you want about him. I know he's not producing how we want and all that stuff, but man, bro, like, if there was a time to just cash in your veteran check and just chill and let yourself know, this was time. But he didn't practice all week. Got a game time situation and got on the field. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he shouldn't have been on the field. That's on the coach. But just shout out to him. Just one of them old timers, bro. Always gonna. For this team. Like, I wouldn't do it, but I'm like, probably.
My PTO would have been turned in, bro. Submitted.
Oh, my knee.
Did Isaiah Foskey get some snaps in this game, bro?
I feel remember. Like he did. I don't remember, bro.
I don't remember.
I think I saw it like once.
What was it? It would have been like the third touchdown the Lions had in the first quarter. What defense are you calling where Zach Bond is covering Amon-Ra St. Brown?
Because defense is wrong. It's wrong defense.
And even if it is, right, you would think that as a coach, if they break formation and you see that, and you see 53 on 14, you say, "Oh shit, we about to get cooked." Time out. Like, those are just the little things, bro. Like, that's the thing. This man is, like, you said it perfectly, bro. Like, DA and Derek Carr are just con artists, bro. Just con artists, bro.
It's unbelievable. And I mean, how many times we saw Taysom Hill has a good run and he comes
Oh
off the
God.
field. Even in the red zone, it's like what?
Yep.
Even Moose them was complaining about it. Like what? It's like, what are we doing here, bro? Lean
Moose
on your best players.
Moose kind of echo what you've been saying for the longest time regarding Pete Carmichael. Is just like we've been saying, man, and AK said it. There's no identity. There's no
Right.
identity offensively. There's no rhyme or reason of what plays are being called, and,
None,
and
man.
it's just the crazy thing is like there was like a little period, bro. Like there was some tempo, like a little momentum.
Yep.
Jameis was in the game, and Pete was just calling play. I was like, oh shit, oh okay, like all right. It's perplexing to see. Not perplexing. It's just, at this point, I feel like as fans, like we know what's coming. Like I can give you, we could walk you through exactly what a Saints game is going to look like from start to the fucking finish. And I hope that Gayle Benson, because I really think this is even above Mickey at this point. I hope Gayle Benson at some point just says this is not acceptable. Like this is not acceptable, and she goes and tells Mickey like you got to do something to fix it. Whatever that entails, you need to do something to fix this. Because if not, this is just gonna be Groundhog Day over and over again. I feel I was thinking this morning, been reading like a lot of shit and listening to like podcasts, very very heavy into the JFK assassination. Every time DA get up to speak at a post game presser, bro, I feel like he's like reciting the Warren Commission to me, bro. Just lies, bro.
Lies, bro. You just know it's bullshit.
Just a big cover up, bro.
Magic bullet, It's bullshit, bro.
Bro, think about it, right? When Derek Carr was looking terrible earlier this season, he goes to the front office and blames it on the offensive line. The offensive line was not protecting Derek Carr. Blah 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 blah. Okay. When Derek Carr is still looking terrible, who does he throw under the bus? Chris Olave. It has been everyone's fault this season for why the offense has not been producing. Everyone except Derek Carr's fault, according to Dennis Allen. Like to me, that is literally the exact analogy of the magic bullet theory, right? Oh, the bullet went here, then went here, and up, down, and through wrist, and bop, bop, bop.
Through this guy.
Like, and then just like the American people, you're like, we're not dumb, bro. Like we got eyes.
Like no, that did not happen.
Like how does it get fixed is the question, and I don't know how to answer that. I really don't.
Nah, man, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Like I said, to me, if they wanted to fix it, like if they brought in the interim head coach would probably be smart enough to be like, okay, it's Taysom Hill, it's Alvin Kamara, some spot passes to Chris Olave, and the defense going to nut up, And that's the biggest disappointment. I'd say the biggest disappointment of the season has been the defense.
Yep.
To where they started really good, and they're getting the takeaways this year for the most part. But the run defense, you can't stop tight ends and you can't stop the run, bro. Good luck. Good luck.
And we called it, man. We called it on the Lions preview. We was like, man, Ben Johnson probably looking at it like shit. Jamar Gibbs, Montgomery, like it felt.
Yeah, go ahead.
It just those are the fundamentals. Like you can't even worry about rushing the passer. You can't worry about pass coverage or anything like that if you can't stop the run.
And I don't know, bro. Like this team, they just blow me away, man. Just blow me away. But it's like you really, they still figure out a way to kind of pull you in. Because man, it was about to be ugly in there, bro. And some of that's on the Lions. They kind of took their foot off the gas once they got up to 21 points. But give credit to the Saints defense too. They locked up. They locked on a little bit. Offense was able to get going a little bit. And you just knew the outcome of the game. Even at that point, you knew it. It was like these niggas ain't about to win, bro. Like they ain't about to win, man. Something was gonna happen that was gonna prevent that from happening, bro. And when they failed, they did like that drive that started like on the 4-minute mark, where it was trying to get time to be ran out. You just knew it. They just passing the ball, just like the Vikings game.
Thank you for saying that, bro. Like that, and I even said it on the live stream. at that point, you were trying to, yes, score a touchdown, but also take time off the clock so that you score a touchdown late in the game so you're not leaving time for the Lions to come back. So I don't, I'm assuming obviously Pete Carmichael was calling those plays, but again, this to me goes back to DA. You see this, you say, oh, Pete, you go over to Pete, say, hey, throw some runs in there. Let's slow this shit down.
Slow it down a little bit.
It's working with AK because it was working with AK. It's working with Taysom. Slow this shit down. But like you said, just like the Vikings game, pass. This is this year's New Orleans Saints. I don't get super up. The thing that just upsets me the most is just the ineptitude and how the front office just assumes that we are people, like, as fans, are just fucking idiots. We're not fucking idiots. Stop treating us like fucking idiots. The quicker that y'all have the accountability, something that Dennis Allen, something that Derek Carr does not have and show. If New Orleans as a city, people say it all the time. If you show love to the city will fucking love you back. But you don't try to play in BS the fucking city, because we as fans see right through that shit. We see through it.
Yep.
That's the shit that like pisses me off more than anything.
Me
it's
too,
like, y'all,
man.
like it's like what are you trying to sell us?
Exactly.
Like y'all, like it may have worked for Dennis Allen, it may have worked for Derek Carr, but like what, y'all can't sell that shit to us. So I don't know, man. That's the shit where it's like, I get it. People don't want DA to be fired just for a change to be made. That man needs to go. He needs to go.
Period.
He does. So, but this is where we're at, bro.
That's where we at, man. Yeah. Who we face next week?
The Giants.
Remember, this was the easy schedule. Remember back then? He's like, oh man, schedule a cakewalk, baby.
Hashtag on paper. This episode of the Saints Block Party podcast is brought to you by BetterHelp. Woof. The holiday seasons are approaching and gift giving season is right on the horizon. What do you do to give gifts?
Well, me and my family, we have a website that we go to and we kind of just put what we want, make our little gift lists, and then we kind of just go through the list and try to buy everybody the things that they want. And if you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't.
Well, whether or not your family gives gifts during the holidays, you get to define how you give to yourself. And the holidays are a great time to do that. Best way to start is indulging in self-care. No better place to start than BetterHelp. With BetterHelp, you can give to yourself, starting therapy, giving yourself self-care, and learn positive coping skills. It's simple, it's convenient. You get matched with a licensed therapist, and you can switch therapists anytime at no additional charge. In the season of giving, give yourself what you need with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/whodat today to get 10% off your first month. Again, that's BetterHelp, HELP.com/whodat. People say it all the time. If you show love to the city will fucking love you back. But you don't try to play in BS the fucking city, because we as fans see right through that shit. We see through it.
Yep.
That's the shit that like pisses me off more than anything.
Me
it's
too,
like,
man.
y'all, like it's like what are you trying to sell us?
Exactly.
Like y'all, like it may have worked for Dennis Allen, it may have worked for Derek Carr, but like what, y'all can't sell that shit to us. So I don't know, man. That's the shit where it's like, I get it. People don't want DA to be fired just for a change to be made. That man needs to go. He needs to go.
Period.
He does. So, but this is where we're at, bro.
That's where we at, man. Yeah. Who we face next week?
The Giants.
Remember, this was the easy schedule. Remember back then? He's like, oh man, schedule a cakewalk, baby.
Hashtag on paper.
Danny DeVito about to come in this motherfucker.
Tear him up, bro. And the crazy thing is about the Giants game, we'll talk about that at the preview pod, but like the Giants have like they got Kayvon Thibodeau, like so they can apply pressure.
Mm-hmm.
They got Saquon Barkley. They can run the ball, and the Saints have shown that they can't stop the run. Like I would not be shocked if the Giants win that game at all, bro. Wouldn't be shocked.
Not
one
at all.
iota.
No,
Now,
one
the Giants
iota,
come in
bro.
and now if they win and they win convincingly, it's not close.
Ooh.
Woo! You got the Panthers next week. These next two. If DA drops these next two, and if it's not like if it's not close, and they drop these next two, bro, they keep going, bro. They going.
We'll see. He will see.
I don't know. Anyway, anything else from? Oh,
Nah.
can I just one more thing? Jimmy Graham's been like inactive like the last 5-6 weeks. For what reasons? No one can tell us with a straight face why that man was inactive. You signed him for what? I don't know. He's active today because of all the injuries at wide receiver. You put him in the fucking red zone, and it leads to Derek Carr's first touchdown since the Bears meet up. And the route he put on Tracy Walker looked like a goddamn prime wide receiver of how he got open. And you as a team have been struggling mightily in the fucking red zone. That is coaching ineptitude at its fucking finest.
Please, bro. Make it make sense to me. Explain it to me. Especially, I can see if they just happened upon him. But Ketlin Terrell tweeted it out. Like, I could see if it was just, he competed for a spot and got on the team. When they signed him, they said the vision was for him to be a weapon in the red zone. That's what they said. They said that to us. So whatever. He has 2 catches and 2 touchdowns in the red zone. Like he's doing his job.
He's third on the team for touchdowns. He's third on the team for touchdowns right now, right? They got touchdowns to the game paycheck.
Make it make sense to me, bro. It just make it make sense.
That's like whether a team wins or loses, like in the NFL, you're gonna win some games, you're gonna lose some games, bro. But like the way it's what I said about the whole Trevor Penning shit, bro. It's the process of how they got there.
Exactly.
Like that is like it makes no sense. And then sure as fucking day, gets in the red zone, touchdown. Crazy fucking concept. Also, no one talks about that fucking Andres Pete gets hurt for a little time in the game, and fucking Landon Young's out there at left tackle, but Trevor Penny's still on the fucking bench, bro. The most underreported fucking storyline of the NFL season. This man is LT5 on the depth chart right now, Ryan, but no one can explain to me why. It's
personal, bro. It's personal for sure. That got to be personal.
You telling me Trevor Penning can't be a 6th offensive lineman when you go heavy sets, bruh? Nah, man. Stop shoveling me bull. Do not shovel me bullshit. Please stop it. I've ranted enough. I'm glad I thought about that Jimmy Graham thing before we close out. I've ranted enough. Anyway, thank y'all for the support. We truly appreciate it. What is it? About 3 weeks. We got that Rams meetup coming up. They gonna hear us. If this shit get ugly, bruh, you can hear sure yourself out, bro. They gonna hear us. Best believe that. Might have to make a huge fire Dennis Allen like sign, bruh. I'm serious, right?
I'm for it, bro.
With our logo on it, bruh. Hit him with the Game of Thrones. Like, no, you tell Cersei. I want her to know it was me.
I want her to know.
I won't. But thank y'all for support. Thank y'all for being with us as this period of the Saints right now is ongoing. I said it last week. I truly believe like this is the worst it's ever been since I became a Saints fan. And I meant that. Like this is dark and this is bad. We had people on our timeline this morning saying, "Oh, I didn't realize it was game day today until I saw the inactives tweet."
Checked out, man. Checked out.
Keep doing what you're doing. Chop wood, apparently, bro. I don't know what this nigga talking about. Chopping wood. What this nigga chopping wood with? Little dick
Check
ass.
your ass on out of here, bro.
Please.
Oh.
Please. Anyway, we will be back this upcoming week for the Giants preview pod. I feel like even our preview pods are going to get shorter, bro, because I feel like every preview pod is pretty much the same. Rich Rock repeat, bro. But we're going to still get it out for you guys because y'all listen to us, y'all support us, and so we, in turn, got to give that love, got to give that support back. So thank y'all again. We got to say this at the beginning, but big shout out to BetterHelp for being our sponsor for Saints Block Party Podcast. We'll be back for the Giants preview pod, and then next weekend, as always, we will have the live stream and recap for the Giants game up. We will see what happens. With that, we're out.
Peace.